Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ.
Look around your world, pretty baby. Is it everything you hoped it'd be? The wrong guy, the wrong situation,
Monday morning,
the right time to roll.
We're getting closer and closer. As you see on the bottom of your screen there, April the 23rd. The year is finally almost coming to an end for the Riverbend CEO Program. How are we all doing today, folks?
Pretty good.
How does it feel knowing that the long haul is almost to an end?
It's weird.
It's weird. Siding a little bit. We got Jada, Lucas, Drake, Darrell, and Mason in studio. And we talked a couple of weeks ago during the trivia night, and you guys did a great job. How well did that go?
Very well.
Did you guys get the funds needed?
Yeah.
Really cool. Well, you guys did a good job. A lot of compliments, too. Now, I'm going to be honest. A lot of people weren't the friendliest about the Zoom category of the night. But So, where are we at in our businesses here?
We all got our business plans done. It's all just a matter of executing them.
Mm-hmm. And so what's that process look like in the execution?
It's different for everyone because there's only one business or two people that have the same business. So
Okay. Darrell, what are we working on, man?
I'm still working on the vending machine.
How's that coming along?
Really good. I found a machine and a place to put the machine. I just got to finish getting my logo so that I can make brochures.
Yeah. Now, what's your vending machines? Fill us in again on what you were wanting to do. Just the traditional vending machines?
Yeah, like snacks and drinks and sodas.
Really cool. How much do those machines run you?
They can go for like $1,100 to $1,300. They get very expensive, but I got a good price on mine. I got a soda machine and a snack machine for $300.
Nice. In the area you're looking to put them?
Yeah.
Really cool, man.
Yep.
Do you have the spot picked out, everything?
Yeah, it's an office space.
Really cool. Well, I hope it goes. Vending machines are actually great. You know, they there was a guy that came into town like 7 years ago, and he was talking to me about an ice machine. And I thought, man, that's a great idea. I had this big plan. I was going to put this ice vending machine down on the amphitheater. And I called my buddy at the amphitheater commission and got told, CJ, just take a walk. There's like 2 vending machines right there that dispense ice. And my dream was crushed right then and there. But, Lucas, what are you working on back there, man?
I'm building cars and restoring them.
No kidding. Yeah, that's right. Have you started a project?
I haven't, but I found an 82 square body Chevy that I'm going to buy.
82 square body? That's cool.
Yeah.
How much do those run you for at just the current condition?
This one, it doesn't have a motor running, so I'm going to get it for cheaper. But I'm going to engine swap it anyway, so it's not a big deal to me. But
yeah,
they can get pretty pricey though if they're in good condition.
Now, do you like the old style? Are you more? Because I love restoration of old trucks.
Yeah.
You know, or like one of those old gangster cars from the '40s. Like those are really cool to me. And then, with that being said, Mason, what are you working on back there?
I'm doing power washing.
That's right. Okay, you're the guy I need to talk to here.
Yeah.
Have you guys power washed before?
Yeah.
It is the biggest pain I have ever experienced. Because you think it's easy. You know, you're like, you got a hose, you're out there 90 degrees, so you're going to be cooled off. No. You're out there for 6 hours sometimes just trying to get it off the house, and it barely ever works. You need a professional. Mason, how are you looking this summer to get started?
We're looking really good. I'm still looking for a power washer. I have to get one, but I have a couple options. I went looking last night. I almost bought one, but I did not, just because I got to look a couple other places. But
I like it. There you go. You can't just say yes to it. You got to shop around a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, if you find a good price on a power washer, you got to give me a call because I got some power washing that needs done and I'm lazy. Drake, how a photography business, correct?
Yeah.
How's that coming along, man?
Pretty good. I'll be getting a new camera with 2 lenses coming with it for about $400, which
That's good price.
It comes with like cleaning materials, 2 lenses, and the camera. So it's a pretty good deal. I'll be getting that within the next week and a half, maybe 3 weeks at most.
That's awesome. And now, what type of shots were you wanting to take? I know that we talked about this before, but fill me in a little bit more.
So on the side, like just for my own, like for fun, I'd want to do like nature and like car shots. But for the actual business side of it, I'd be wanting to do more like family photos and weddings, baby photos, family stuff like that.
That's really cool. Now, do you have some branding already? Do you have some graphics made?
Not yet, but actually through the high school, that one of the graphic design classes is making me one.
That's a good problem to have. That's awesome. And Jada, what are we working on over there?
I'm mainly just practicing on because I want to have decorated cookies at the trade show, so I'm trying to perfect the little designs. I plan to do like little cartoony designs like SpongeBob, Patrick, like donut, smiley face.
Yeah.
Practicing like how I should change my flavors and stuff for if people like them better.
And what's the name of your shop?
Avari Sweets and Treats.
Avari Sweets and Treats. I love it. And have you ever had those ice cream truck SpongeBob sticks? You know what I'm saying? Never look like SpongeBob at all. Like if that was SpongeBob, that's I want to know what they're putting in the water down there. Anyway, more importantly, April the 23rd, folks, you all have the opportunity to come out and support and just check out some new and aspiring entrepreneurs with some great business ideas that are going to hopefully be around for quite some time. And what are you guys looking to get the most out of the trade show?
Me personally, I feel like there's going to be like a lot of business owners or investors. So maybe if they own locations or like brick and mortar shops, I can probably put my vending machines in there.
I'm telling you, here we had a vending machine and now it's gone, and I've been looking for one ever since. We got to get you in touch with RiverBender building owners.
We went to, where did we go yesterday? It was the
Your event space.
your event space. I forgot that.
Yeah.
It was like Barbara and
Barbara and Brent and
yeah, they told me that you all had one or previously had one.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, they're good people. They were just on the show again. And speaking of the trade show, how long does this go? Give me the ins and outs of this, and what do we have to do to prepare for it?
So the actual trade show lasts from 5 to 7. That's when people that aren't the students are allowed to come in. We, the students, are allowed to come and prepare basically any time before.
Oh, that's cool. And then booth space and all that. Do you guys have some like displays or tablecloths, or how does that look?
At Best Western, they're actually pre-setting up the table for us, so like tablecloths and everything. So we just got to go in and drop off on stuff, really.
That's really cool. And, take me through the year. When you guys started this program, did you think, honestly, that you'd be in a spot to where maybe you're making a little bit of a business start at the end of the year, truly a business start? Because, Darrell, hearing you, that's a great idea. And Lucas Mason and Drake and Jada, I mean, these are ideas that could really at least, supply some funds for the summer and then build on them and grow the business. Did you really think that was possible when you started? Thought, okay, we'll see what happens.
I feel like that was always like all of our goals just by joining the class. But as far as me, I know I did because like that was always something that I wanted to do. A vending machine and the CEO program pretty much just gave me like a better opportunity to go ahead and start it.
Really cool. What are your guys' thoughts back there, Lucas?
I mean, I didn't really see it coming to be like a real thing. I was going to do a lawn care business because I already have that running.
Yep.
But I wanted to do something different instead of just running with the same stuff. So I decided to start this, and now I'm seeing to where I can actually, turn this into a real business.
Absolutely. Mason, what are
kind
your
of the
thoughts?
same thing. Just I've always had like these ideas, but now the CEO program, actually being able to make it real.
Yeah. Drake, Jada?
I'm on the same thing as Zorel here. Like, I wanted to do photography. Like, it's been something I wanted to do for a while.
Yeah.
But with the CEO program, it's just helped me, like, discover more ins and outs of it.
And Jada, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I've always been experimenting with the type of business I would want to do because my family has a lot of entrepreneurs. Like my dad owns a shop, a smoke shop, and my uncle has other businesses that he runs. So I just decided to go with baking.
That's really cool. And what I think's awesome about this is, Darrell and Jada and Drake, you guys knew, hey, this is my idea, and you were able to hone your craft around that idea and really learn some valuable things. And then Lucas and Mason, I was in the same boat as you. I was going to do something completely different before I did the courier service and got out of it. But it changes, and so that was kind of more similar to me. But what I thought was cool is I actually became a little bit better student in the Riverbend CEO program, and I thought I was going to be a worse student, to be honest with you, because of all the work you do. Did you guys kind of experience that too?
Yeah, there's at times.
Yeah.
There's definitely where you're slowing down and there's a lot of work going on. You're like, man, I don't know if I can get us all done.
Right, yeah. but you did. That's the cool thing. So, where are we at here in terms of when the trade show ends? How much longer do you guys have as a group before it's the official goodbye?
I think it's May 2nd or May 3rd.
I think so, yeah.
And what's that look like after the trade show? Do you guys still go and do some touring? Do you guys have more of just in-person kind of informal classes? What do those look like?
Just tours and speakers. So,
Now that we're a little further on too, who is the most impactful speaker for all of you? I think that's a good individual question. Darrell, I'll start with you.
That's a difficult question. Probably the guy at the bridal shop. It's
John Fruit.
Yeah, him. Just because like he talked about like having multiple streams of income, and he was very transparent about his bridal shop, about like how it was a very bad investment to him, yet he still made a lot of money during a period of time. And then he kind of gave us the ins and out of how he made that money, and then once he seen a decline, how he made a switch and adapted to like the decline instead of just like giving up and going bankrupt.
Exactly. That's a really good point. Drake, impactful speaker?
Personally, I'd say, honestly, not an actual speaker, but one of the people on the banker day. One of the bankers I talked to, Steve
Thompson.
Yeah, I think so.
Is it Steve Thompson? I'm gonna guess. Yeah.
I think so.
Steve was my mentor for CEO. He's a great guy.
No, I don't think it was him. He was a newer banker.
Okay.
We hadn't met him yet, but he also was a photographer. So
Really cool.
after he reviewed my business plan and everything, he asked me if I had any questions, and he let me ask him about his business and everything. So
Really cool. I got to know who that banker is now. I know a lot of bankers, which is probably not a good thing. Jada, give me your most impactful moment, a speaker, interaction that you've had in the CEO program.
Listen, I'm not the best at remembering names, but I greatly enjoyed visiting Germania because I want to try to have like a shop like that and have different things and different items to sell. It was nice to hear how he has to buy things and what things he struggled with during COVID and how he eventually made it so successful.
They're great people. They were one of my clients, and they would order gallons upon gallons of milk and all that, and really just pulling through for the community. And Mason, Lucas back there, we'll start with Mason first. What was your most impactful speaker conversation?
I'd say my favorite was probably Steve Cooper. He was one of the first ones we had, but he just taught us like how to conduct ourselves in a business environment. And I think it was really helpful for the rest of the year and going forward.
Absolutely.
I really don't have a favorite one to
Good answer.
pinpoint out. Yeah. There's a lot of good ones that touch bases on different aspects of business, and so there's not one that covered everything. So it's good to get different people's perspectives on it all. So.
And, during the trade show, are folks going to be able to have some time to ask you a few questions, or is it going to be kind of busy where it's just like, here's what I have, thanks for coming and go see somebody else? Because you never know how many people are going to come to these things, or if there's going to be 50 in your line or 2 in your line. Do you guys have a plan for that?
For me, I don't think that it probably won't be busy at all for me because I can't bring in my machines. But I'm probably going to do like a raffle and give away snacks or something.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Seriously, because you're right. How are you going to get a vending machine over there?
Exactly.
I guess you could borrow one of theirs and just, use it as a display.
Right.
But that's really cool. And being innovative and going, well, I got to get something out of this, and that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Drake, thoughts?
I really am not 100% sure how I'm going to set up my booth yet. I know I'm going to try and get business cards made by then. I'm going to for sure have like a little album or like portfolio of some of my work so far.
Really cool. Jada, do you know what your booth is going to look like setup-wise? And
Kinda. I know I'm gonna have like a big variety of baked goods. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna lay them out and stuff. I want to try to do something extra so they can interact with me or I can interact with them, but I'm not completely sure what I want to do.
That's really cool, though. At least you got an idea in mind. That's great. Mason?
So I plan to kind of have just like time-lapse videos, some before and after pictures of what I do, which I'm still trying to work on getting those.
Oh, cool.
So getting some more jobs in for like family members, just doing some stuff for free to get the pictures. And then I just plan to talk to everyone. Whoever comes up, I want to have a conversation with them.
Are you going to do the social media shorts route with your promotion? Because that guy that power washes, I mean, seriously, that's insane. You're getting 2 million views every time you power wash a driveway. It's incredible. Is that something you're going to do?
Yeah, I would like to. I have an Instagram page that I'm going to be posting on, so yeah.
There you go. Compete with that guy. You'll be in good shape. Lucas?
Definitely plan to have some more one-on-one conversations and be able to network with people because you find good deals on older cars and stuff through not like ads that are already up or stuff that's already posted, but having a personal connection with somebody who owns that.
You're right. You're 100% right. Are there some good barn finds around here, you think?
Definitely are. It just, you got to find them, you know.
That's true. With that being said, the trade show runs for 2 hours. correct?
Yep.
5 to 7 p.m. on April the 23rd. And, you know, let's say someone that comes in, did you guys already get the fundraiser money dispersed, or is that coming after?
Yeah, we already got it.
Oh, great. So you can actually get moving on this. What if someone comes in and says, you know, I really am into what you're doing. I think it's great. I want to make a little bit of a donation investment. Can you guys do that at the trade show?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
You can? Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I love giving those calls to action out because you never know what'll happen, you know, and some conversation could lead to some cool things. And going forward, what are you guys looking to do outside of high school? Are you going to college, all that stuff? Or are you staying here local and going to try to make this work?
I plan to go to college at University of Kentucky.
Really cool.
Yeah, to study finance and then become a corporate lawyer.
Wow. All right, I know a guy now. That's good. Darrell, keep in contact. Drake?
As of right now, I'm hoping to go to a College of the Ozarks.
Okay.
They're out there in Branson.
That's cool. Yeah. And they actually have a really cool in Branson. They have this huge Thanksgiving and Christmas thing, and it's at the College of the Ozarks, and it fills up thousands of people just to have a good. It's really wild. I've never seen dinner fill up that big before. But are you looking to go to photography, business? What are we looking to do at Ozark College?
Photography.
Really cool. Jada, what's your thoughts? What are your plans?
I'm hoping just to start my baking business down here and hopefully get hired at somewhere where I can keep practicing baking.
Really cool. Mason?
I'm just planning to go to college for business. I'm not 100% sure where at yet, but yeah, college for business.
Cool.
I'm going to be going to Lewis and Clark for industrial electricity. So.
They have a good program.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. Well, all I can tell you is it's been fun getting to know you guys, and you guys kicked butt at the trivia night. It was a great fundraiser. I had a good time, and I hope everything goes well and all of your businesses do well. And if you ever need anything on Riverbender, you come, give us a call, and we'll make sure we get the word out some more. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
We need to see you at the trade show, but Riverbend CEO still staying. We're just talking to the next group of entrepreneurs in our area. The trade show, April the 23rd at Best Western Premier. I hope to see you there from 5 to 7 p.m. For more information, you can check out the articles that come out on RiverBender.com. A quick break. We'll come back. Daily Show hits you next on a Monday.
Since 1993, Sparks Junk Removal is always adapting to the needs of our clients. That is why we now offer weekly trash pickup for selected areas. Plus, we offer driveway-safe rubber-tired dumpster rental. Give us a call today at 618-781-1407 or visit us at sparksjunkremoval.net.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank. The local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Riverbender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBender.com.
Welcome back to our daily show. Here's CJ. Day. Make sure you are tuned in to RiverBender.com's live stream if you don't have your glasses. Hainer Library has 500 left, but they said those are almost gone too. We did a good job getting the word out with that. Riverbend CEO back in the saddle. Is there? I see everyone almost on camera. Jada, where are you?
It's okay.
It's okay. So, April 23rd, we just talked to the first group. Trade shows here. The year that was is coming to a close for you guys. And right off the bat, how does this group feel about how everything went?
I think we feel really good.
Yeah.
And I got to ask you, if from hindsight being 2020, from start to where we are now, have we grown a little bit as entrepreneurs, students, people in general?
Yes, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
That's really cool. And I just want to say, Trivia Night again was fantastic. You guys did a really good job, and it's great to see that those funds getting generated now towards the startup of your businesses. And let's just start off with getting a little bit of a refresher. Samuel, what are we working on for the audience at home?
So, as far as my business?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm starting a yoga business. So I'm looking forward to getting that started for athletes, families, and it's just a nice outlet that I want to have for everyone.
It's really cool. And now what stage are you at in getting that yoga business going?
So I'm at the point where I'm just reaching out to people to where after the trade show, I'll be able to hit the ground running.
Really cool. Laura, what are we working on?
My business is a charcuterie business.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm really still working on, getting my order forms put up together and just preparing my, social media accounts.
Really cool. Parker?
I just ordered all my puzzles. My business is Monuments of Alton.
Mm-hmm. And so you got
collage made into puzzles. So I just ordered them. They should be ready for the trade show.
So what goes into that process? If we're getting those puzzles together, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I went around town taking pictures, and they didn't really turn out how I liked, so I just found some online that were not copyrighted,
mm-hmm.
and I made a collage on a website and just
that's really cool,
had
man.
the company make them, yeah.
That's really cool. Jada, what are we working on back there for the audience at home?
I'm making candles.
Really cool. And what type of candles are you making again?
All types of candles.
What stage are we at for the trade show?
I just ordered my stuff. I have to get my social medias made, and then that's it.
That's cool, though, Jada. We're almost there. And Josiah, where are we at?
I'm doing a power washing.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, I got 2 people to talk to now. This is a good problem to have.
And I'm ordering some things and waiting for them to come in.
Now, I asked Mason, are you going to go the social media reels route? Because that guy is seriously making more money on social media than I think he is power. It's incredible. You seen this guy?
Yeah.
Just crazy. And honestly, it looks good, but I just don't have the manpower to do it. I'll be honest with you. I don't have 5 horsepower on me. I got about a half. You know what I'm saying? Nate, what stage are we at?
I was working on buying things and getting them in.
Yep. Really cool. Logo and all that stuff taken care of?
Yep.
Man, awesome. Nate, where are we at?
I'm creating a page I'm creating a Facebook page for my business.
Mm-hmm.
My business is reselling weight equipment. I'm going into auctions and closing down businesses
mm-hmm.
and gathering some equipment. And then I'm reselling it, fixing it up and reselling it.
That's really cool because there's a lot of people getting into the workout movement is what I'm calling the fitness journey. And then a lot of businesses that are trying to start up and they're all small business owners, so they need to find cheaper, affordable equipment that's still quality, and to have that's a really good luxury. What did the trivia night teach any of you? Were there any takeaways? It's not a gotcha question, but any takeaways that you had just from the night overall?
Just time management.
Yeah.
Just giving yourself enough time.
That's very true.
And to come prepared for me.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Laura, anything?
I know we had a few issues with getting the projector to work, so just making sure
Don't even get me started
all of
on
the
this
technology. And all of that. It was a mess, but we got it to work. So that's
I've been a part of broadcasts that go on TV and radio and all that. There is nothing more challenging than setting up one of those darn projectors, and I mean that. It is the biggest pain out there. Parker, any takeaways, man?
I think getting the sponsors was very important because it was a ton of our money from we're going to get.
The Nest was built because of it.
Yeah. So that was just the hardest thing, going to different businesses, finding when they're available, if they have managers in. Mm-hmm. But I learned a lot from that, just talking to people.
Yeah, and that's honestly one of the hardest things to do because it's how you present yourself. That one sentence could change the dynamic of a yes or no, really. Mm-hmm. Really cool. Jada, what are your thoughts? Any takeaways from that night?
I would also say time management.
Yeah. Josiah?
I think just prepare and plan ahead.
Uh-huh. Well, I honestly thought it turned out great. I was talking to Mary Cordes from Hainer Library, who was there, and a couple others, and they just loved it. I had fun, too. That's cool. Bouncing around up there, sweating like a, But to be honest with you guys, I think it's really cool, and you guys really have a good CEO program. I mean, every program, every class does pretty well, but you guys are doing some really cool stuff. So now we talk trade show. What are your booths going to look like? Do we have layouts picked out yet? Any of that fun stuff?
Yeah, I got a few ideas. So I'm going to have a pull-up bar there, so hang for 60 seconds, win a prize. I'll probably have
Are those
ropes.
one of those gimmick ones from over there?
No, I'm just going to have a normal bar. It won't be as hard.
Oil it up.
We're trying to give away the stuff.
That's right.
I don't want to take that much home.
There you go.
I'm going to have a lot of things at my booth, but one of the things to get the people engaged, I'm going to have a display of some poses and a yoga mat so they can try it.
Yeah. Now, what type of yoga? I never asked you this. For you, what does it for you? I'm more of a dynamic yoga guy, like a DDP yoga. I really like that type of stuff. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like stationary yoga and really deep yoga. And then I want to get into to a point where I'm able to partner with masseuses and stuff. But that's down the road to where it'll be a whole package deal. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's really cool though that you have those developing. Really cool. Laura, what's the booth looking like?
I actually am planning on doing kind of a trade show special. I could bring it back later, but I plan on selling just individual sized boxes of charcuterie just for the trade show because it's from 5 to 7. People are going to be hungry.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's how you do it right there. Parker, you got any ideas, man?
Yeah, I have a couple. So I may have a puzzle, just the outline of it built and pieces laid out. So if somebody comes by, they can place a piece. Mm-hmm. Or have a computer set up of a time. I'm going to build a puzzle and probably display it so they know what it looks like and time lapse of me building that.
Really cool. Now, are they going to be on sale that night?
On sale, yeah.
Really cool. All righty. Jada, we know yet?
No.
You know what? I think that you're still going to knock it out of the park. I just have a feeling. I've covered the CEO program a couple of times here. I'm figuring this out. Josiah, what's it going to look like?
We're going to have some pictures of some before and afters of power washing, and then hopefully some a really dirty piece of concrete and a really clean one.
So I'm not going to lie, I was actually going to suggest that to Mason. I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And, honestly, I'd have some facts about power washing. Your neighbors will talk to you if your house is clean. The city's not going to point your nose up to you. All those important things that go with power washing. Nate, we already talked, didn't we, about this? Sorry, still early in the morning for CJ here. But seriously, throughout the year, you guys have talked to so many people. You've traveled and gone to different touring locations, got to take a stroll inside. A lot of places, folks don't get the opportunity to go inside to see. Give me some of the highlights of the year, and we'll do this kind of in a little roundtable setting. We'll start with Samuel. What was the most impactful moment, whether it was a tour or a speaking conversation? It doesn't necessarily have to be a speaker either. It could just be a passing one, too.
Honestly, I learned the most from the trade show. I mean, from the trivia night.
Yeah.
As far as actually having everyone there and seeing how people interact and then just getting sponsors and all that. So I learned the most from that. But over the course of the year, I can't even pick a favorite. We went to so many cool spots.
Right on, 100%. Laura, any thoughts on this?
I definitely agree. I mean, it's hard to choose just one specific place that we went to. That was our favorite. I think there were so many just eye-opening stories, and hearing everybody's like journey and how they got to where they are is just really inspiring. And again, the trade show is just really cool to be able to plan out a whole event from beginning to end. It's just really cool to see it happen. And
Yeah, absolutely.
I liked all of them as well, but the speaker that I liked was Steve Cooper, probably the most. It was just a great starting off point. He was our first speaker, and that was before we even had a tour. He just really set me up and got me inspired for the year.
Yeah, really cool. And now, where was that? What's Steve do?
He works for,
I think it's First Mid.
That's okay. We figured it out, okay? Because Drake said the same thing, and I got confused because my mentor was Steve Thompson, who's a banker, and I thought it was Steve. And I went, oh, wait, no, it's not. And so now, thank you, Parker, for saying my mulligan of the day. Thank you very much. Jada, what are your thoughts on this?
I'd probably say Banker Day. Being able to connect with people and get good advice for my business.
Yeah, really cool. Did you just say he wasn't First Mid?
I think it's...
Oh, God dang it! We're going to find this out, I promise you. No insults meant. This is hilarious. I've been trying to play the game for like 20 minutes now.
We take notes, so if we go back, we'll find out.
We'll find it, and you let me know.
9 months ago, so
who knows what you did 9 minutes ago half the time when you're doing all that you're doing. Josiah, any impactful moment for you, man?
I liked all the tours, but we just did Germania and your event space.
Yeah.
I really liked them, their willingness to innovate and stuff. Like they can change quickly and change their business.
They're good people.
Yeah.
They're really good people. Nate?
Banker Day for sure.
Yeah.
Most insightful. I mean, just having people that see businesses all the time really kind of tell you what you need to work on.
Not to cut you off, I wanted to ask you about Banker Day, and I'm glad you brought this up. When you got the advice, do you think that it was, because I wanted people at home to know when Banker Day, for me, I mean, you were getting really honest, insightful feedback. Is that what you guys kind of experienced too?
Yes, sir.
And that's why I think the program's so beneficial, because, I mean, I think that you guys are so far ahead of the others, and not just dogging them, but ahead critical thinking-wise and development-wise, because those are the most important factors of life, is how can we critically think, how can we develop, and how can we keep doing good stuff. And this group's doing it. I mean, it really is. What are some things folks need to know about the trade show? Any FAQs that we can answer today? Any frequently asked questions that you want to kind of tackle? Cost to admission?
No. I don't think there is any.
Nope.
Free. Just wanted to reiterate that to you at home. Sorry, I have to look every once in a while, make sure I'm still on the show. But anything other than that, though, 5 to 7 p.m. on the 23rd, correct?
Yes, 5 to 7.
And those are the ins and outs. And you go in, ask questions, and
Best Western Premier.
That's a good point too. Best Western Premier, who's been a great partner for you guys. They really have. And then if someone, I asked the second group or first group this, but for some of you, if someone comes up and says, this is a really cool business, and I'm such and such, and I'm do this, but I want to just kind of contribute to this in a donation or something. Can you guys accept those?
Of course.
Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure for the folks at home that go and see this, because this is a year's worth of hard work that is cultivating, and you guys definitely set the tone and for the next class of Riverbend CEO, and that's what I think's cool. Now, one more time before I let you all go, where are you guys from school-wise?
I'm from Marquette.
Everybody else is from Alton.
Yeah.
Oh
wait, are we? Oh, yeah. We're all
Well, the last group, we had a couple of homeschool individuals, correct? Is that homeschool last year?
Homeschool?
No, not homeschool, but CM and all those. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of another CEO class that I talked to. But that's what I think's cool, is the diversity of different schools being represented in this. And, whether or not you're in Alton or Bethalto or Godfrey or you name it, the Riverbend region's benefiting from the things that you're learning here. And like I said, thank you for the invitation to Trivia Night. I'll see you at the trade show. And for all of you, I want you to see me down at the trade show, too. It's on a Tuesday, April the 23rd, from 5 to 7 p.m. at Best Western Premier, where you can support the next generation that is here now, because the CEO program is pretty much all but done for this group.
Yes, sir.
The generation of entrepreneurs that is just emerging is ready to meet you and learn you, I guess, if I can use my vocabulary correctly, learn you about their businesses and ways that we can all support them. For more information, we will have articles that come out in the weeks leading up to it on RiverBender.com/news. We'll take a quick break. The 8th day of April comes right around the corner, right after this quick one in downtown Alton.